Hello guys, I'm Keelan the RealistReviewer, and today we're checking out the female character customization in Skyrim. This is a request from a viewer of mine, and they wanted to see what the female character creation is like in Skyrim. Presumably they're thinking of buying Skyrim, but they want to know what the customization is like. So without further ado, let's have a look through the races. That's Nord, of course, followed by Orc, followed by Redguard, Wood Elf, of course, going up to Khajiit. Now, Khajiit look pretty cute. That one doesn't look very cute, but when you customize it a bit, they can look quite cute. You can get them looking quite nice. Imperial, of course, okay, very regal. High Elf. High Elf's not too bad, actually. They don't look too bad. The Dark Elf ladies, well, I think it's the bags under the eyes that don't help with that, does it? The Bretons, of course, looking quite girl next door look, maybe. And finally, the Argonian ladies. I don't know if I'll be showing much of Argonian, since, I mean, what can you do? You can't do a lot with that, I imagine. But we're going to have a quick look anyway. I'm curious now. Let's have a look at the presets of Argonian ladies. I'm just curious. Look at that. You can have some crazy stuff. And you can have some interesting skin tones. And this is what a fat or a slightly larger Argonian lady looks like. As for the head, you can have the different complexions. Let's go into those. Ooh. It's a little bit slow. There we go. Oh, you can only have two complexions, okay. And you can have dirt. Only two shades of dirt for the Argonians. Different dirt colours. Scars seem to be the same as the other races pretty much. You have plenty of scars if you want. No war paint. Oh yeah, we do have war paint. Oh, they have war paint. Nice. Not many. It's not very visible, is it? It's kind of just like white patches. But you can change the colour. So you can have really cool kind of red colour war paints and stuff in different patterns. That's not too bad. And then the face, different nose types. I won't go into too much detail with these guys, just a quick look at the features. Eye colours. That's a lot of eye colours right there. What you can do with an Argonian mouth. Oh. It's kinda not much variation there, as you might expect. Hairstyles, I'm interested in that. What kind of hairstyles can we have? Yeah, various horns and stuff. And we can change out the colour apparently. If they ever have any hair. There's some hair. Yeah, colours. Okay. So that's Argonian. Let's have a look at the Bretons. Breton lady. Let's have a look at the body. Lots of presets. Young and old. Which one do we want? That's pretty cool. Got skin tones, of course, different shades. Let's go into the head. Complexion, of course, old or young. How much dirt they have on their faces, whether they're clean or extremely mucky. If they've got any scars. The women can have some pretty horrific scarring, I noticed. So if you're into that kind of thing, you should be fairly happy. The ladies have some wicked war paint. Same as the guys pretty much, but slightly better, since it seems to be a bit more subtle. So you can choose to have war paint or not. And best thing for me is you can change the color to whatever you like. Skip. Like if you go to this one, you can have all kinds of colors there. But we'll get rid of the war paint. Have a look at the face. Different nose types, as you might expect. It's got a lot of good slidey bars and stuff for customization, so you can actually make a beautiful female as well as a more realistic looking one. Yeah, because Bethesda seems to go for realism. So your average female in like the Elder Scrolls is very much like it is in real life. You don't find many beautiful women, typically walking down the street. So the game very much reflects that. You get kind of, I'm talking about stunningly beautiful women here. Like in fantasy, you usually have an overabundance of stunningly beautiful women. You just don't find that in real life, and of course the game reflects that. And I applaud it. There shouldn't be like, but the options are there if you want to make a stunningly beautiful woman. It just takes time and patience and messing around with the slidey bars and stuff, which I have no patience for, but maybe you do. As you can see, you can have like nice eyeshadow and stuff, and kind of sultry eyes if you want to. Like, lots of different eye types depending on what kind of mood you want to convey. Whether it's kind of derpy or kind of scary, whatever you like. The eye colors are interesting. It's like the normal ones, and then you got like milky eyes and black eyes. Those are really cool. There's a lot of eye colors available. And of course you can change the eye height, eye width, depth, color, eyeshadow, color your eyeshadows. So lots of features there for the ladies. Even the eye tints underneath, you can change all those to whatever color you fancy. Of course the different mouth shapes. There's plenty of different variations, whether you want a kind of thin-lipped or colour like that. It's kind of like trout pout going on. Some of these sliders don't do an awful lot, but they do some. They do something, It's not a lot, but it does help build your kind of character. Different lip shades, all that good stuff. And into the hairs. You got the kind of slave hair going on there. And you got the kind of nice long hair with the slight braid. And then proper braids at the side. And we've got a nice Celtic look there. Again, more Celtic hairstyles. Loads of hairstyles for the ladies. They're very nice. Kind of slick back, business-like look. There are a ton of hairs. Even a mohawk. Look at that. That's awesome. And then you got the pretzel at the back there, kind of thing going on. Forgive me, I'm ignorant on female hairstyles, but this is quite a good selection. Dreadlocks going on. And you can go for the Sinead O'Connor look if you want. Or the Britney Spears look. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll just have a look at their different hair colours real quick. You know, it's all there, pretty much all the shades you could ever want. Different shades of red and browns and blacks. Yeah, that's a proper shade of black there. You can have a gothic chick if you want. Or you can have like interesting shades of black. A couple of shades of white, grey. So yeah, pretty much all you could want there. I'll quickly feature the other races now. Dark Elf. Dark Elf's rather scary. You can have different skin colours. You can have quite a light-skinned Dark Elf. You can have if you want, or you can have the typical drow look. And of course, you can have a skinny or a bulky Dark Elf. Complexion, wrinkly or none. I don't know how you get rid of the bags under the eyes, whether you can do that or not. You have to see for yourself, I'm afraid. Maybe you can. I don't think so. I think those shadows are... Maybe even messed around with the eye tint and stuff like that. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Let's have a look a bit more at the war paint. Standard stuff, as for the other races, pretty much. And the face. As you can see, there's a lot of options here. Same as the other races, pretty much. Won't go into that in too many details. It's the eye shapes. Again, pretty much like the other races, so I won't go into these too much in detail. Eye colors, slightly different. All black or red, pretty much, or white. Pretty scary. Now let's have a look at the eyeliner color. That doesn't change things tremendously. Let's try the eyeshadow. And the all-important tint. Yeah, the tint doesn't affect the bags under the eyes. So sorry guys, it looks like you're stuck with it. So there you have it. That's about... I'll just check the mouth out and the hair. And then we'll move on. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the elves, because I don't think they look very good. I'm sure they're trying to do a more realistic elf, but it's just not to my taste. There's different lips and different lip colours. Quite like the purple. It's pretty good. Let's check out the hairs real quick. Let's see. Okay, these are different hair colours, same as usual for everyone. And these are the different hairstyles real quick. As you can see, they're exactly the same as the human ones, so you know what to expect now. They're not really different depending on race, so the high elves don't look that different from the dark elves. There's just the shadows and a bit slightly different. The Imperials don't look hugely different from the Bretons, you know. They have a slightly more regal look about them. All the presets are the same for all the races, so I won't go through them with the human ones. I'll go into the Khajiit next, because those are kind of unique to the Khajiit. These are the presets. Kind of... Look at that one. Now, some of them look cute and some of them freak me out. Like, this one freaks me out a bit. So I'm gonna mess around with this one. Oh, she looks alright when she's in white, but it's like when dark colours, it's like, hello. But with a lighter tone, look, she's smiling. And let's see how the complexions are. As you might imagine, there's only two. There's like young or friggin' old. That's all you've got. And the dirt, again, it's dirty or non-dirty cat. And then you got scars. They don't really show up terribly well on Khajiit, as you might expect, because they got friggin' fur. So they're not going to show very well. So you can have a few cute little scars. Wall paint. Plenty of different designs. The designs are quite unique to Khajiit, so that's nice. And of course you can change the colour of the wall paint. Got a couple of, not many colours though, just a few. You can have red wall paint and stuff. Let's have a look at the face. A beautiful face. Let's have a look at the different nose types. Nose height, nose length, all that good stuff. Cheek colour. So you change the colour of the cheeks. That's pretty cool. That's unique to Khajiit. Can like choose whether they're gonna be like kinda lightish colour or not. Nose colour. It's another thing unique to Khajiit. You need to change the nose. Although it changes the bridge of the nose and not the actual nose, which is interesting. You could change the forehead colour. You could put a little pattern there. That looks cool. Going to the eyes, like I said, the eyes are are interesting, very expressive. Like you can have like wide-eyed Khajiit or kind of narrow eyes, suspicious looking, grumpy Khajiit. Yes. And we're gonna have that. We're gonna have sympathetic Khajiit and kind of serious Khajiit. And we're gonna have open-eyed Khajiit. There we go. And yeah, as I said, if you tweak around with this a bit, you can make a very, very cute Khajiit. Taya made a really cute one, so I know you can do it. I've seen it. Really cool eyeliner, eye tints and stuff. Here's the eyeshadows. There's only two. Hang on. Oh wait, eyeshadow. Yeah, there's only two eyeshadows. 1, 2. 1, 2. Can you see the difference? Neither can I. Eyeliner colour's a bit better. They're really cool. Light eyes or dark, pretty much. Brows not really that important. It's just like the height, the width, and how forward it is. The mouth, the lip colours doesn't really change much. The mouth shape as well doesn't really change much at all. It's a little disappointing. There's not much change there. You can either have like no hair or some hair. A few different hairstyles for the Khajiit. You can have cool tufts on your ears and stuff. And you can change the colour, of course. Let's get some hair. There's different hair colours. Slightly less than human. humanoid races. And that's the Khajiit, guys. So I think we're going to finish off. Let's see, we've got the Nords, which are pretty like the other. We've got the Red Guard, and who are pretty much lots of variations of red. You can actually have quite fair-skinned Red Guard if you want to. Here's the presets. So you can have quite Amazonian, or, you know, it's quite interesting race, really, Red Guard. But we're gonna go to the Orcs, since, you know, isn't you lovely? Oh goodness. Yeah, the Orcs are kind of, there's been a lot of controversy with the Orcs. There've been people like, oh, they look like too much like humans and stuff, and you know, this time they definitely look like orcs pretty much. Now you notice here, you got the kind of almost, I don't know what you want to describe that as, kind of almost like, I don't know, different type of orc to say this one. You notice how smooth that is. So you can, if you like the more humanoid looking orc, like the ones in say WoW or something, you can have that if you look at this preset. So you can, you know, and you can do that with any of these presets. You can change it into this if you want to. So you don't have to be stuck with the original preset, which is that, because that looks quite different to something like that, you know, or that even. So it all depends on how you shape the face, and you have got quite a lot of control over that. It's lovely skin tones for the orcs, so you can either be, you can be a mean green, or, you know, a bit dark color for the kind of cave orcs and stuff. And of course, you generally with orcs, you want to have them a bigger build, since you don't tend to make it very far as a skinny orc. Complexions. You can have old orc, middle-aged orc, or young orc. And of course, any self-respecting orc has plenty of dirt on their face from battles. There. Interesting colours. And yeah, there's the scars, pretty standard scars. They don't show up majorly. Different styles of wall paint for you. The orcs have pretty cool wall paint. It's pretty much the same as the others though. I think maybe there's like one uniques or a couple of uniques. The colours though are pretty cool. Look at all these colours for the orcish wall paint. There's a lot of colours right there. Go into the face and different nose types. As you can see, you can have quite a small petite nose if you want, or a massive conch, you know. Kind of, if you have something like that, I mean, look, you can have a really kind of WoW type face if you just tweak it around a bit. Or if you want a more Warhammer style look, you can do that too, which is really nice. With orcs, you can change the cheek colours. You can put a bit of dark shading on it if you want, and stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much that. Let's move on to the eyes, shall we? The different eye shapes. As you can see, that's quite cute with the long eyelashes going on there. And then you got the kind of different looks. You know, they're all pretty cool. There's not many Not many eye shapes that are seriously menacing. These are different eye colors. Black, kind of milky white, more black, blue, which is really nice. And one eye milky, one eye blue, one eye two red, one milky, yellow eyes. I quite like the blue eyes, look interesting on an orc. Of course you got the eyeliner colour. You can have really dark eyes like that. Cool eyeliners like red and stuff. There's different eye tints. Let's have a look at the mouths. Yeah, so you can have different tusk size and stuff. You don't have to have like massive ones like that. You can have more subtle ones if you like that sort of thing. Let's see, and different lip colours. Quite like the purple. There we go. Yeah, I think with the mouth shapes it's mostly the tusks that change. The lips do change a wee bit though, so that's good. Just gotta choose what look you like best. Let's have a look at the hairs. I'm very curious about what orc hairs are like. Let's have a look. So various ponytails, nice and neat as you might expect. Yeah, so mostly for orc ladies, very practical. The dreadlock mohawk, Sinead O'Connor look, various ponytails, very practical hairstyles. I am very disappointed that there is not an untied look, because that would look pretty nice on an orc. But no hair running free, it's all tied looks, I'm afraid. So you may want to look to a mod if you want that in the future. So that's a look at all the ladies, guys, pretty much. As I said, the wood elf is pretty much the same as the other stuff that I've been looking at. You know, they look, you know, all the different elves are like almost like just a bit of reskinning, so there's not a huge amount of difference between them. As you can see, you can have like fairly quite nice looking elves if you spend a while customizing them and stuff. You can have the more humanized version if you like. You just gotta spend a while tweaking it to get it to look nice. You know, change little details like the eyes and stuff. The elves don't have much eye color choice, and I'm always a bit surprised at the red color eyes for the elves. I suppose that's okay, but it's a wood elf, so you figured they would have green eyes and brown eyes and such, but it's kind of more reddish color, which I don't think really suits wood elves, but that's just me. So anyway, that's all the females in Skyrim, guys. Hope you enjoyed the quick look through the customization, the character creation of the females. And I hope you have fun making your own character in Skyrim. See you next time, guys.